Good morning world, I'm warming up the car. We're about to head off to Mazda in Queenborough to get the diesel particulate filter warning light sorted out and turned off. There's a number of reasons why it could be on that I've researched, and the lady at the Mazda place said she can do a fault find and find out exactly what it is. So that's where we're heading now. Since we bought the car, we've already done 20,000 miles, so it's a fair amount. I read in some forums that sometimes the diesel particulate filter light can come on when your oil change needs doing before you need an oil change. It's a bit of a funny system with Mazdas, this particular model. So we're gonna go and see if they can, hopefully it's just that. They will just need to flush it out, change the oil, reset the light, and it's not actually the diesel particulate filter which is gone, because that could be more expensive than the car to fix. So fingers crossed it's not that. Baby Story's all ready for her adventure in there. Looking happy away. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Yeah, good girl. I'm already running a little bit late, so there's some other important things that are happening today that I'll explain in more detail when we've got some time. So let's head off.
Where are we, Story?
Away goes Bluey for the service. Bye. Story's going for a little walk around the showroom. Having a look at all the used car rows. What do you think? Want another Mazda? MG? This MG sash, 8,500 euros. It's a 96. You can pick up a car like this for about 1,500 quid, £2,000 in England. It's that funny little car. Looks like one of those toy cars you get in the supermarket, you know, that you can push your kid around in. We're going to look at all the cars, aren't we? We've already been around the showroom, but we're just looking at this Mazda 6. Bloody hell, look at the price story. 2008 Mazda 6, 12,900 euros. Wowzers. And it's got a cracked windscreen. That's very expensive, isn't it, Story? We didn't pay that for our car. And what's this? Is it a Mazda Bluey coffee machine for 100 euros? Yeah. Okay, so we are now at the Queenborough train station, and we have a bit of a situation with the car. It's a much bigger problem than they thought it might be. Apparently the same lights can be used to describe when you have a problem with your timing chain, and that is a big job. So the lady from the service centre was really helpful. She dropped us off at the train station. We're renting a car, and they're trying to see if Mazda will contribute towards the cost of the repair, because technically this shouldn't have happened to the engine at this time. So both of us are in a little bit of a situation, but we've rented a car. We're going to pick it up from the station, and then we'll explain all the other terrible things that are happening right now, which is basically making this a very testing time for us in life. So let's go and get this car. So we've got this little number, silver Fiat Punto. Okay, so here's what's actually happening. We didn't rent this car because our car was going in for a service. I need to go back to England because my dad is deteriorating in hospital at a much faster rate than anybody thought he would. So we can no longer wait for Story's passport. I'm going back on my own to see him and just to show that I'm there. The reason why we wanted to rent a car is because Sasha can't see well at night, so she would have had to drive me to the airport at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't feel comfortable allowing her to go through that with just not having much experience driving in this country. Now that the car is broken, we're gonna have to work around that, find a way for us to get to the airport where I'm driving at night and Sasha drives during the day. I was gonna leave this car at the airport while Sasha used our car to get around after it was fixed. But now that we've got this timing belt problem, it's looking like the car is gonna be there for maybe 2 to 3 days. I don't know how long this repair is going to take. It's a much bigger problem than we originally thought, and it's just, everything seems to have like fallen down at once. This happens generally in life, and you just have to kind of take steps to get past it, and it's not going to be easy. So my dad is in the hospital because he has a mass growing in his stomach and it's not allowing him to eat, and so he's losing weight rapidly, and the doctors can't tell us what the situation is in any great detail, so it just made sense for me to make the decision to head back now and just see him while he's there. Everyone in the family is trying to stay positive about this, so that's what I'm doing too. I don't want to be too negative, and I just want to be there. So tomorrow morning, very early, I'll be heading off. We just went into town to do some last minute shopping, so Sash doesn't have to go out as much as we do when we're together. Just saves like having to bring Story around and the aggro that comes with being alone and not feeling 100% confident alone in a foreign country. I know there's nothing to worry about, but it's just one of those things. We went to the post office to pick up the mobile phone, finally arrived from Thailand. Had to pay 80 euros to release it. So euros are just flying out left, right and centre, but we need to have it. We need to be able to stay in contact with each other, and ever since Sasha's Samsung phone broke down a while back, we've had no means of doing that, and it's silly. If I'm out in the car on my own and I need to contact her, there's like little to no way to do it without having a second phone around. It's irresponsible. So we've sorted that out now. I just have to go upstairs and fit a battery to it. My mind is just in overdrive. There's just so much stuff to do. It's not a good day. Okay, it's time to construct this phone. There's also some Christmas gifts in here from my friend Johnny, so thanks for sending this stuff. It's a bad day to receive it, I know, far out from Christmas time indeed, but let's open it up and see what's in here. Phone, accessories for the phone, and some things for Story. Johnny was worried that it wouldn't fit because it was for a newborn, but I think Story might just go in it. And we do also have this little Minnie Mouse toy. So thanks Johnny, appreciate it. I know it's a little bit late, it's supposed to be Christmas, but thanks for sending it anyway.
What have you got?
You know your toys?
What have you got?
And what about this? This is for your head.
Look at that on there.
How glamorous. Look at you, glamorous baby.
Wow.
Is that for
So
special
pink.
occasions? Yeah, is that for special occasions? Look at you, there's no denying you're a girl with that on. Wow, it fits nicely. Are you going to work in the ice cream shop? Yeah. It says, ice cream party. Yeah. Little cutie. Yeah. Yeah, are you laughing? Yeah. What is? Is it funny? Yeah. Is it funny? Is it funny? Yeah. Okay, so this iPhone 5S ended up costing me like 280 euros with the tax of bringing it in here. Now I've got to open it up because, as I mentioned before, Thailand wouldn't allow the phone to leave the country with a battery in it. So hopefully I've got all the tools. We've got this GoPro opening kit that we bought a while back. It seems to have all these little screwdrivers, so let's see. So it's finally back together, but very annoyingly, the Thai people that took out the battery from the inside completely forgot to put back the brackets that hold things in place. So I'm not even sure if this is going to work. Well, it's working, but I think as soon as this phone gets dropped, those battery cables are coming out. Okay, finishing touch. Little brown face. Sasha finally has a phone again. Okay, I have a lot to do and a lot on my mind, so I'm going to end the vlog here. I know it's a bit of a negative tone, but this is real life. I'm off to London tomorrow to see my dad. So, with regards to the vlogs, I think we're going to leave this camera here. I'm going to take my phone and try and do some footage, if I can, send it to Sasha, and whatever else I can do when I'm there. So, I will see you in London, and Sasha will see you here. Bye.